What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Got Sam here with Quinn.
Howdy guys, how you doing? How you doing?
What's everybody carrying?
Awesome. Well, Sam, dude, start us off, man. What's in the pockets today?
Oh man, I got my copper side click tactile turn.
Nice.
Getting a little bit of a patina on this guy. What's
How's
up,
it going,
Hinderer
everybody?
Collector?
How's it going, Hinderer Collector? He says he's got the Gen 1 Eclipse today. That's a good one, man.
Nice.
That's
It's
a
a
really
heater.
good one. Everybody else, as always, guys, let us know what you're carrying, what's in the pockets. Sam, what's next, man?
I got the Ladyfinger Thumb from Nice Guy Machine Co. This was the Patreon exclusive. Love this pry bar. And last but not least, I've got the Attention to Detail Mark II small batch production. I think this was small batch number 24, number 406. Got the Stonewash frag, S30V. I like this guy a lot.
Yeah, that is a great little knife, man.
What you got today, Quinn?
Awesome. Well, as you guys know, man, I've always got my tactile turn, slim standard bolt action, if that'll focus in there. Oh, maybe. I can't stand
I think it likes
any
to focus
farther
on the
from the
faces.
camera. Yeah, I know. Oh,
Blooper reel.
there we go. Awesome. You guys know it. Then I got the FAFO edition side piece, Nice Guy Machine Co. My tried and true, I've always got that guy on me. Does a lot of good work. And then today in the pocket for my knife, I have got my ZBT. And this is a ZBT, not a ZBP. I got one of the first runs. So my box says ZBT on it, and I will take that to my grave. But yeah, got the ZBT today. Man, this camera is just not wanting to cooperate.
What's up, Sci-Fi Factory?
There we go.
David, Marco, how's everybody doing?
But yeah, absolutely a great knife right there. For any of you that have had the chance to handle one, they are phenomenal. Probably the best offering from Microtech at the moment. And then I've been really excited to show this off, guys. I've been waiting all day. Those of you who regularly view the channel have probably seen my Arcane Designs crawler prototype. This guy is a 1 of 3 prototype that I got directly from Israel, and I absolutely love this thing. And he has got a new pattern that you guys can see there on my bolster that he is going to start running his knives in, and that is like a camo that is composed of his logo. So he was nice enough to bring some extra bolsters up here for me so I could play around with them, and I got that pattern engraved on my bolsters, and I think it just looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it
so
does.
Totally took that knife to a new level for me. Absolutely loving it. And you guys can be on the lookout for that pattern coming from Arcane Designs here very soon. I think he said he's planning on having some at Blade Show. So for those of you interested, those will be on the market very soon.
Yeah, I'm really liking that pattern.
Yeah, it's a sweet one, dude.
It's been a lot of fun running
Yeah.
those.
He brought me some black bolsters too, so I can do a murdered out look if I want.
Which it looks slick.
Yeah, super cool. But yeah, guys, those are the blades I got in the pocket today. That's everything.
You know, Sci-Fi Factory's got us up on the TVs.
On the TVs, dude.
Nice.
I never thought I'd be on TV.
I know, man. You got a face for radio.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Awesome, guys. Well, hey, let's dive right into it,
Yeah, man. You want to start us off?
Sure, let's do it.
Dealer's choice.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead and get right to what the thumbnail was teasing, guys. We got a bunch of new stuff from Kershaw.
Oh, Justin, Ohio says Warncliffe Elementum and Nitro V.
That is a nice one.
I think
man.
Nitro V is an underrated steel.
Yeah, it's my favorite blade steel at the price point. At that under $100 price point, I really don't think it gets much better than Nitro V.
No.
Yeah, it's a great steel. Anyways, we have got the Sequence. The Sequence, that is one of their new releases. Is a crossbar lock on that guy, if it'll focus in here. Really cool design. It's got really good action on it too. That's what stands out to me. immediately is the action. I mean, really, really good.
And I believe they're calling their crossbar lock the Duralock.
The Duralock, that's right. It's so hard to keep track. But we do have those available online, you guys. For those of you interested in
There we go, $55.99 on the website.
picking up a
In
Kershaw
stock,
for a
ready
good
to
value,
go.
that's a good one, man.
I like the texture on
I
those
do.
handles.
I
It's
do.
super grippy, you know, if you're gonna be working a lot and you don't want it slipping around, like it's gonna stay where you want it.
But yeah, that's the sequence. What do we got next, man?
Oh, next up we've got, I'll grab this little guy. We've got the Outfield from Kershaw. Oh. Gonna be a lot of Kershaw today. They just released a bunch of really cool new knives. This one's got a real nice hollow grind on it.
The action on that one is also very nice. It's an assisted flipper, and it's just got a really crisp little snap to it.
Yeah.
That'd be a great beater right there, man.
And this is an in-house design. Whenever you guys see that little, oh, here we go, logo right up here on a Kershaw, you know it's an in-house design. We've got those available on the site. Man, that's a steal. $30.99.
That is a great little, maybe a beater, maybe just, you know, something to keep your nicer stuff from getting the wear and tear on it.
Working on getting that pulled up real quick. There we go. Yeah, and again, Kershaw Outfield, $31, spring assisted. Quinn, what's your favorite Kershaw knife?
What's my favorite Kershaw knife?
I think I know the answer.
It's gonna be the Bel Air.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal knife, you guys. Definitely the Bel Air. They had a new Bel Air variation release among the rest of these, but we sold out of them so fast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to bring any to the live to show you, but I definitely feel it deserves to be talked about.
It does, that clip point.
Yeah. So it's
micarta.
green micarta scales, Magna Cut blade steel still, of course, and then it's an acid washed clip point blade shape. So really cool.
I can still pull that up over here.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We are waiting to get more of those in, but when we do get them back in, $199.99 USA made. Got the Duralock.
Yeah.
And I love that clip point blade shape.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal knife right there.
It's got just a real slight ramp right here for your thumb, so you can really choke up on it.
And you know what, dude? Call me crazy. I would be interested in purchasing that knife and doing a blade swap with my marbled carbon fiber.
Oh yeah, and get the satin with
Bel
the
Air.
green micarta.
Yeah, and get the clip point on get the clip point blade shape on my marbled carbon fiber handles.
That would look really good.
That would be ideal for me, man.
Let's see, David says Blur and Bare Knuckle.
The Bare Knuckle's a good one,
so
dude.
is the Blur.
Those are two underrated choices, man.
I know.
Those are two way underrated choices.
Heist in D2 from Justin, Ohio.
That's another good one. That's another really good one.
Hey, I was just in Ohio.
Awesome, man. Well, next up, we got the Runoff. So this one is going to be a button lock folder from Kershaw here, the Runoff.
Susie likes the Cinder and Copper. It's a good one.
A really nice looking knife right there. Another clip point blade shape. See if it'll focus in.
Looks like a deep hollow grind on that.
It is, yeah, it really is. Y'all can see it catching the light like a spoon, man. Really cool knife. Really nice texturing on the handles there, just like the first one, just like the sequence, which is really nice, gives you good grip.
And I forgot to mention, these past couple ones have been 8CR, with the exception of that Bel Air was Magna Cut. And then we'll get this guy going on the site. That one's another $55.99.
But yeah, the Runoff, an absolutely great knife for $50.
Yeah, that's a common theme with these new Kershaws.
Yeah, 100%.
It is just a really good knife for the money.
Really good value. For sure, man. And then I think we got
a couple more Kershaws.
One more, yeah, or a couple more from Kershaw, actually. Yeah.
Next up is I'm drawing a blank on the name. It's the Remnant. Another button lock, and this one's actually in D2. Nice, but spear point, you'd say?
Yeah,
I'd call that
a spear point.
Beautiful stone wash.
Modified drop point, spear point gets a little bit.
Deep carry clip. I like the texturing on this handle. It's very, very slight. Very slight texturing.
Yeah, if you're not a big fan of aggressive textured handles, definitely that might be a good option of their new releases.
Button lock, and this guy, it's gonna be a little bit more just from the D2 and the G10, but under $100 still for D2 and G10 on a button lock. Hard to complain. Oh yeah, that one's just smooth too.
That one does have a very smooth action on it as well.
Seems to come up with a lot of similar black and stonewash knives. They do.
It does seem that way. It's what sells, you know? It is what sells,
it's
you know?
Safe. It's always safe.
It's
something
safe,
that's going to go with everything that a lot of people are going to like.
I could design a knife in my favorite color and my favorite blade shape, but it's not going to be Sam's favorite color and favorite blade shape, and he's not going to buy it. If I release it in black and stonewash, man, that's selling everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Well, hey, that means next up, we have got their newest addition in the launch family, you guys.
I'm excited about this one.
For those of you who know, they are doing some really cool stuff with their launch family, and this is the Launch 21. This is their newest addition. It's basically the Launch 16, but with a drop point blade shape instead of a Tonto. And I gotta say, that was a really good call from them. There's definitely, a lot of people that I've spoken with personally that are fans of the aesthetic on the 16 and just aren't Tonto people, whether it be because they're hard to sharpen or they just don't need that kind of utility out of their blade. So this is a much more approachable version of that Launch 16, I think.
Yeah, in this color, that bronzed aluminum on the black is beautiful. You got super, super grippy handle.
David Castaneda says Tonto for life. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. I'm a big Tonto guy.
A lot of people don't like sharpening them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like sharpening them. It can be daunting for a lot of folks. So that drop point definitely is a lot more approachable.
And that guy's still an M4, correct?
I want to say that is correct. Yes, that is still an M4.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great steel.
Yeah, so I mean, if you need something that you can just beat up on and stay sharp, that's a great option right there.
$200 for a USA-made auto.
Chris Valdez says Harpoon Tonto. That's right, man.
Tonto, yep.
That's right. If y'all go back a couple lives, you'll see Chris and I on record. We agree. Harpoon Tonto is the best blade shape, man. It's a good one. Gotta love it.
Oh, man. What is next? You want to do that?
No, man. That's all you.
Alrighty.
That's all you.
Grab that bad boy. I've been real excited about this knife coming out. It's another one with M4. Black Cerakote. You got 3D milled G10 scales on this guy. It's the new ZT. It's the 0203. I think it's ZT's first crossbar lock, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say that it is, yeah.
Get that Duralock on there. Yep. It's a bigger knife. This is a great, great, great work knife.
Yeah, absolutely.
In-house design, good blade shape. You can get your thumb on there, really, really choke up on it, and it's just so smooth.
You know, it reminds me a lot of the MSI.
It does.
It's got some MSI vibes.
It does. It does. I like some aspects of this knife better than the MSI, and I like some aspects of the MSI a little bit better. But overall, this is really, really hard to beat.
Sci-Fi Factory bringing up a good point. ZT is back with big and burly. That's right, man. That was my first thought when I saw that thing, too. I know the ZT fans are going to be really happy. I know folks have been wanting to see them get back into their big overbuilt stuff, and that's definitely where this knife is hitting at. So that's really cool.
Is rock solid. And we got a poll going in the chat. Do you guys like the new ZT0203?
Let us know what you think, guys.
One thing I do wish that was a little bit different about the zero tolerance is those model names.
Yeah. I always go back and forth. I like it when it's like the 223, the 556,
the 44,
the 44, the 357. Yeah. I like it when it's a caliber, but then when it's just nothing, I'm like, nah.
It's just it's like Ibanez guitars.
Yeah.
The RGYZ is 60023. It's a
Yeah.
little hard to keep track of.
But it's like Glock too, man. You know, you get talking about Glock and you're like, oh, the 44. You're like, wait, that's the one that shoots 44?
No,
it's
it's
the other one. Yeah,
Yes.
you know, so
Yes.
it kind of makes the terminology a little bit tricky, but man, still a great knife.
Yeah, and those are in stock, available on the website for $296 right now.
That's a great deal, man.
It is.
That's a great deal. M4, American made, overbuilt with the Duralock on there.
The 3D milled G10. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Milling G10 is a very, very messy process. Yeah, it's just hard to beat that value. Kershaw really knocked it out of the park. Well, and ZT, you know, they're sister companies, but Kai has knocked it out of the park with this latest batch of knives. I've been really, really, really happy with them.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Let's see what we got. How's this? Oh yeah, let me go over here and vote on the poll.
Never mind.
Disregard. Poll's blocking some of the most recent comments for us. Just yet. Alrighty, we're gonna get back to comments in just one moment. Whenever that poll finishes up.
Awesome.
All right,
Well,
why
hey.
don't you lead us in the next direction?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
do we go?
So next up, we have got the Null Raidens in. We've been waiting on these guys for a long time, y'all. We may have mentioned them on the live once or twice that we've had them on the way. It seems that they've been on the way forever, but they are finally here. So if you've been waiting to pick up one of the Raidens, we have them now available for you. And I would definitely suggest kind of getting on those a little bit faster than slower, because they usually do not last very long with us. They typically go pretty dang quick.
Yeah, like when we got those Voodoos in, those went fast.
And I gotta tell y'all, man, this is a smooth knife.
It is. And
I
these are
mean-
MagnaCut instead of M390.
Yep.
Just nice. I mean, as popular and widespread as MagnaCut is these days, it is still refreshing to see it not titanium and M390. And yes, these just released on the 26th, so they've only been out for a couple days
now, but an absolutely beautiful knife.
And we've got a few variations of those.
Yes,
if you want to
we
grab
do.
that other one showing
This is
off.
the
and
other
then-
variation I brought out to show you guys today. Skeletonized.
I like that stonewash a lot.
Me too, especially down there in the fuller. It's really nice.
It is.
But
It's like a perfect match from the fuller to the
beautiful
blade.
execution from Null Knives with the
Yes.
Raid in there, you guys.
Yeah, especially with that two-tone on that one.
Just phenomenal.
And we've got 4 variations. So there is the milled black PVD. There is just the milled glass blasted titanium. And then you've got the skeletonized. Same specs on those. And those are all, I want to say all 325. Yeah. Those are all 325 in stock and available now. Pick one up while you can, because they're going to go quick.
They definitely will. Awesome, man. Well, I think we got some other heaters
Yeah.
in there to show next.
Let's do a little sneak peek.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's do it, man.
let's do a little
If you're ready.
sneak peek
Let's do it.
of some knives that
You
we've
guys,
got
man.
coming in. See if people can guess.
Little spoiler
Real
alert.
quick. Ooh.
Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that?
What was it?
What was
What do we
that?
got? Oh,
Any guesses in the chat? What's coming out next?
Yeah. Oh man, I want to kind of build up the hype around this for a minute, because
Yeah.
it deserves it. I saw whenever these came out, whenever they were still in the prototype
Yep.
form, I immediately wanted to get my hands on one.
Yeah.
The blade shape, right up my alley.
The
The
action-
materials, awesome. The action, incredible.
lockup, yeah.
The special detent,
Absolutely.
awesome. The pocket clip,
Awesome.
always a banger.
The
It's
execution
like,
all
yes,
around.
Yes, everything about
Yeah.
this knife is totally and completely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
All
I
right.
couldn't have said it better myself, man. Take the old girl out.
Yeah, I know.
Take the old girl out, dude. Oh, y'all. That is the new Hawk Designs Talon.
And this is the Arctic Storm carbon fiber with the, what do they call it? The toggle detent on this
Yes,
guy?
toggle detent. Yep.
Yeah. You got that spring-loaded pocket clip.
Beefy
Yeah,
backspacer.
Beefy backspacer.
Beefy.
Nice
Open that
little
thing
lanyard.
up for him, man.
All right, you can
Open
see
that
you
thing
guys
up for
can
him.
hear this.
Oh! Oh, man.
Yeah, love, absolutely adore the lines and the design of this knife.
100%.
Focus in here.
Amazing execution from Grant and Gavin, as they always do, guys.
Trying to get through.
There we go. Step back a little bit here.
Yeah, it likes the faces. Yeah, look at the milling
Yeah.
and the carbon on the logo. Yeah, Susie just noticed the logo and the handle. I know. It's incredible.
And y'all, this is just a
Precision
sneak
machining.
peek. We are waiting on the rest of our order to get
I
here.
believe we have 5 more coming in.
That sounds
yeah, we
right.
got 6 total.
That
2
sounds
of the
right.
colors.
And yeah, we will soon have these available online, guys. Do not worry. We will do all kinds of shout outs and notifications that they are in stock when they are
shorts,
in stock.
We'll have pricing and everything for y'all as soon as we have that information available.
But we couldn't not show it off any longer.
We couldn't wait and just.
Oh man.
This knife makes sounds like no other. Think they just might be in store. Okay, these are going to be in-store purchase only, but we will let you know when they're available if you guys want to make it in and pick one up. It is well worth the drive if you are not local. If you're local, you got no reason to not come and check one out. They are incredible.
Let me take a look at that guy, man.
Please do and just.
Ooh. See if I can't get this on microphone for you guys. Yeah, y'all can really hear the 2 stages of that toggle detent, especially on the close there. Just phenomenal.
And those are beautiful pieces of carbon.
Yes.
Knife guys know some pieces of carbon are better than others. That's just the lay of the land.
No 2 pieces of fat carbon are made the same.
And I've never, ever seen a bad piece of carbon on a hawk knife.
No, you don't.
It's like they select just amazing quality carbon fiber.
Which has got to, make you wonder, like, what do you think their rejection process looks like? Like, I bet they're cutting several inlays for the talons and, sifting through like, oh, this is not to standard, not enough white, not enough, this, not enough that.
Another thing I want to, with that, bring attention to is just how even the distribution of color is among these 2 pieces of carbon. It's very rarely that you see that on inlaid knives.
Yeah, that is a 10 out of 10 knife right there. It does not get any better than that.
I can't say enough great things about this knife. I know I'm just blowing smoke, but it's incredible.
100%.
I was very, very, very happy when we got those in, or when we got that one in.
But yeah, keep your eyes peeled, guys. We will notify y'all when the rest of them come in and we have them available in store. If you're not yet, subscribe to the YouTube channel. As always, like this live. Go check out some of our other stuff, man.
Yeah, we've been trying to pump out more shorts lately. We've been having a lot of fun doing that.
Absolutely, man. So keep posting
yeah.
for those in the future.
Yeah, we're gonna keep pumping those out.
We will be going next week. We will be going live on Friday from Blade Show.
Try our best to go live
as
on Friday
opposed to Wednesday.
And yes, Blades and Bites this June 13th.
Be aware of that,
we're
guys.
not wrapping up just yet. We still got a few things to show off.
We just want to touch base on a couple of those updates for y'all. Obviously, we got Blades and Bites June 13th, and then
we got a new
griddle
sitting down over there
on Friday. Yeah, the Blackstone is right over there, you guys. We're really excited.
Yeah. New burgers.
Come out and get some burgers, some hot dogs.
A couple rounds of raffles.
Yep, three rounds of raffles. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet.
I don't want to disclose anything, but
it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Nice. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a great time. It's going to be from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. that Friday.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, RSVP link is on the website.
If you guys can make it out, please come see us. We would absolutely love it.
Right here.
Voila.
And then you can just click the RSVP link and all good to go.
Awesome. Well,
let's do some staff picks.
We got 2 more knives to look at actually before we get into the staff picks. They're hiding away in here.
They are completely missed.
They're hiding away in here. we've got some Chris Reeve restocks, y'all. So that includes the sandblasted large Sabenza 31 with black micarta inlays. That is, of course, in Magna Cut.
Beautiful.
An absolutely stellar knife.
Isn't that what your Sabenza started its life as?
That is what my Sabenza was. This is what my Sabenza was. So for those of you that remember what my Sabenza looks like with the carbo tie and the Zerblast, that is how she started her journey before being modified.
Which that's one of my favorite just variations.
It's a
of the
classic,
Sabenza.
man. It's
It
a
is.
classic.
It's
Black
hard to go
micarta
wrong.
inlay. That appeases a large crowd. Silver hardware, same thing. Beautiful knife.
And yeah, David, if you can make it to the Blades and Bites, it will be well worth it. We're gonna have a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and just hanging out. And then another Chris Reeve restock is the large Sabenza 31, Bog Oak. Let's see if we can get, yeah, look at that guy. This one's got a really nice piece of oak on it. Glass blasted finish on this one. Still silver lugs, still Magna Cut, still Idaho made.
Still the best in the business.
Still the best in the business. You are right about that. As much as I love Hawk and Tactile and all the other knives, I still think that the Chris Reeve is the Rolex of the pocket knife world. God, I could look at this thing all day. You can get a little bit of red in some of there, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of black almost. You got some good wood grain. Love these. And we do have those available in stock on the website.
That is right, guys.
We'll
That is
go
right.
this guy first. 600 for the black micarta inlay with the sandblasted. And we've got 650, a little bit more for the glass blast on the Bog Oak, because I think they charge 50 for glass blasting.
That is right.
And then an extra 100 for inlaid. So yeah, grab those while you can. Chris Reeve tend to go pretty quick whenever we get them in, especially the Bog Oak.
Yeah, stuff
The
like
Bog
that
Oak
is
is
going to be
really,
going really fast.
popular.
So if you've been waiting on a Bog Oak, guys, definitely go grab one online at hob.com. They are there. All right, man. Well, let's
Staff
go ahead and
picks?
jump into some staff picks,
Yeah.
man. So
Here, I'll let you start that off.
first off, we have got a staff pick from Janessa that I'm actually pretty excited to show you guys. Y'all have seen one of her staff picks, maybe two of her staff picks before. She's one of our associates here, and she's absolutely a valuable asset to our team. So when we get the chance, we like to get her input on what she thinks people should be buying and why. And this week, she has picked out the new Performance series from Wusthof, their Santoku. This is a beautiful kitchen knife right here, you guys. You got the DLC coated blade. They do have the fiberglass reinforced polymer handles with that really beautiful hexagonal pattern in there, which gives a lot of really good grip. I mean, that is a comfortable knife. So if you're looking for something snazzy for the kitchen, something that just really has a starking appeal to it.
With improved corrosion resistance.
That's right. Yeah, this is definitely the option. They did release a bunch of different knives in that Performer series.
Yeah, it's a whole new series.
So if you're, thinking that you need some new kitchen knives, if you've got a darker theme going in your house, man, this is a great little option.
Yeah,
for
I'm
kitchen
just
knives.
thinking of like a block set of those on a black countertop.
Ooh, dude. Yeah,
It'll look real nice.
yeah.
Real nice.
But that is Janessa's staff pick, you guys. That is in stock, available online at houseofblades.com for $350.
Which,
Not a bad deal for a German kitchen knife.
Exactly. Whenever you compare it to a pocket knife with DLC, premium steel, well-known company, premium manufacturing, I mean, $350 is right in line with what it should be.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you could spend more on less.
You go
100%.
easily.
And that's kitchen knives too. I mean, I'm talking about
Easily.
kitchen
Yeah.
knives. You could
Yeah.
spend more on less.
You
so,
could spend way more on
so
less.
that is a phenomenal knife right there. I was really cool to really happy to bring a kitchen knife out here and show that off to you guys.
Have we done that before?
No, that's I think a first
that's
for the live.
First kitchen knife.
So you guys witnessed it here first.
Yeah, the House of Blades does have kitchen knives.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
David Castaneda said I should have dropped off a Sharp D for the giveaway. That would have been awesome, man. Next time we'll do that next time.
Oh yeah, we plan on doing. Hopefully we can.
Hopefully we can do this Blades and Bites a little bit more often, y'all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Afterwards, let us know how you liked it and whether or not we should do another one.
Yeah, trying to build just get a really strong community going in Fort Worth and all the DFW for the knife world.
Absolutely, guys.
You know, one more staff pick for you. This one is from Halen. She's one of our sales associates who's gotten really good at sharpening, and she's been engraving too. I know she's been having a good time with that. It's nice to have somebody else helping out back there.
Yep. So if you ever come in and get your knife sharpened or get something engraved from us, there's a good chance you'll be dealing with Halen. She's a great associate for us, guys. But what did she pick out, man?
Oh, the Remet RT Kestrel. This one is titanium with, I want to say that's like a bead blast titanium.
I don't know for sure, but I would absolutely.
But it's some sort of material blasted.
Yeah.
And then it's got Timascus as well. This is a little fancier one. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that guy off of there. Beautiful, beautiful blade shape on this one. Got a nice satin finish with a deep hollow grind. This thing gets ridiculously thin behind the edge and at the tip. See if we can get that to, just look at that. That's
that is a slicer right there.
That is voodoo levels. There's no voodoo levels of thin tip.
That is a slicer right there, man.
This is not a screwdriver by any means.
No. Not at all.
But yeah, good lock bar access on this guy. Yeah, beautiful Timascus inlays.
Really awesome milling too. I love the milling that they put on that. Almost like feathered,
nice,
if you will.
Stepped thumb disc stud hybrid. Thumb ladder, if you will.
Thumb ladder. Thumb ladder. You're hearing a lot here first. You're hearing a lot here for the first time today, guys.
I know.
The thumb ladder, trademarked.
And then, they got the Timascus clip on this one too, and I love that little milling pocket kind of that they did on that one.
Yeah.
You just got beautiful patterns and colors.
Awesome execution.
Awesome.
I'm a huge Remet fan. I am a huge Remet fan.
They've got a very unique and interesting lanyard hold on this guy.
Yeah.
Really like that lanyard hold.
They do a lot of really creative stuff, man. That's really what sets them apart.
Oh yes, Justin, this is your jam. And then we've got I want to say a black one as well.
Yes. Yeah, they have a DLC coded version as well.
But yeah, flipper or thumb stud on this guy. You can get and it's just super smooth like Remet always does. Got a lock bar insert, pivot collar. Yeah.
It's a lot going on that knife.
It is,
especially for the price point.
It is a very, I don't want to say crowded or busy, but it's very labor intensive making one of these. Yeah. And to have that at a price point of $325, just like with those Raidens, it's a steal. Remet's a little, and Quinn and I were having this conversation earlier. I don't think they're quite yet like one of the top biggest brands in the knife community, unless you're like a gravity knife guy, then you know them for the swordfish. But time and time again, we're getting Remets in, and I'm just astounded by the quality on them. They really know what they're doing.
Justin says, Timascus speaks to my soul.
Yeah.
Yes, it does, man. I know you like that Timascus. Man.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
I think that's about everything we got today.
That's about everything we have for you guys.
So reminder, we got Blade Show Atlanta next week. We're gonna try to do a stream from there and hang out with y'all. And
absolutely,
and we've got Blades and Bites.
Blades and Bites, you guys.
Yeah, cool.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for tuning in, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, catch us again live at 5.
Bye.